Evening. Right, welcome to round 3 of King of the Shingles. So I hope you've been following this so far. So I'm with John Spalton. I've just got here. He's been over the beach. What's it like, mate?
All right, mate. Cold, calm, and collected.
Easterly wind.
Easterly wind.
Yeah. It's been northeasterly for a couple of weeks though, hasn't it?
Yes,
so
mate. It's going to be 14 degrees for next week. So.
Right. What I need to know is, what do you think's going to win? How many points do you think
how
will
many
win?
points? 225.
225. Right, well, let's see how that plays out. You're normally not far off. The amount of fishing and matches you do, you're normally like there or thereabouts, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mate, do you think there'll be a load of dabs?
Yeah, just dabs. Hopefully with a few rockling, odd flounder. What else was I going to say? Next week we're at Cly. And
then that'll be it. That'll wrap it up, and we'll have our third winner of the King of the Shingle.
Yes,
and the winner of the Rockling Club.
Yeah, there's 2 Rockling. That's all that's winning at the minute.
Yeah, they're not showing up, are they, for some reason?
That's all to play for. Me summer pairs, there's already 18 pairs booked in for that already.
Yeah,
there's
that's
another 3 months to go yet.
Yeah, that's going to be good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, let's hope the weather goes in our favour a bit later on. If you have got fresh bait, it'll be frozen by the time we finish. Right.
It's cold.
It is, mate. Yeah, it is. That's February for you. It won't be long before we're fishing in daylight. I know it's getting dark now, but won't be long, will it?
There's only 17 of us tonight.
Is there?
Rob went very well. Sean went very well.
There's a couple gone down south as well, haven't they?
5 or 6 missing.
Yeah.
To be fair.
No, that's the idea of having 4 matches, so you can drop one.
Yeah. Kev Green's winning at the minute.
Is he? Richard Ives must be quite close.
Yeah, they're both together, I think.
Are they?
Yeah. That was it.
G17.
Right.
Don't forget to write your name on the.
I want to draw next to him.
No, he's going to go. No.
A2.
If you don't win it from there, John.
I've let Henry down. He said draw MP.
Mike Watts. C12.
Which is about there, mate.
Just there? Yeah. You do well.
There is 2 or 3 empty pegs tonight. I've had people.
Yeah, then I'll have one off the top. C14. I want you next to me, Kevin.
A1.
Oh.
Next to me. Hang on, have I got 2 there? 6.
Good peg that is.
Oh, I wanted one of the front runners and I haven't got them.
C11. Brilliant.
Yeah. Right, we'll see what happens on the beach. We are straight over the top of what used to be the car park, is now just a bit of road. You walk over the shingle and then here you are. So I have got, same as I've been using the last 3 matches, it's been working all right, so there's no need to change it. I've got some boom rigs with some little short snoods and some slightly longer snoods. I think these are 10-inch. Size 4 Arno hooks on there. That's all been doing the job, so that's good. And tonight we're heavily reliant once again on those sticky frozen black lugworm, and I have got a mackerel defrosting as well, so might tip off with a little bit of that, but there's been no reports of any decent whiting as far as I know, so it's probably going to be dabs on little chunks of those black lugs. So we'll use one boom rig, one of the other ones, see which works, swap to that and just stick on it for the 3.5 hours of the match. So if this ends up being a shorter video than normal, but it is absolutely freezing. It is an easterly wind, is cutting through you. I've got a shelter up, so that's good, but it's not going to be very pleasant evening, I don't think. And yeah, we'll see if John's prediction of 225 points comes to fruition, but you don't have to cast very far here. It's nice and comfortable fishing. There's no snags, I don't think, at the moment, so should be all right. We're just gonna take it nice and easy, do what we do, hopefully show you the stamper fish that's on the beach, and then we'll go in a little while's time and we'll go and get the results in the car park. But let's see what happens with this one. Right, first cast is in the water. I've got Todd Moore next to me. He's the brother of Katie, Ladies England International, so he'll be doing his thing and trying to get a few fish on the card, but I'll be doing the same. You might have noticed that for a change this winter, really, I've opted for the fixed ball setup. I've had a bad back all week and I just couldn't be bothered. I thought I'd just chuck that on. It's got good line on it, nice heavy shock leader. I'll just overhead thump that for the evening and see what happens. Makes no odds, this is not a casting beach. Anywhere out there in the water will do. Sometimes they're sort of 20 yards out, sometimes they're 120, but we'll see what everyone else does. But it's just going to be a case, I think, of trying to get a few fish on the card that are sizable. We can count anything over 18 centimetres, but in February sometimes that's even hard work. But we'll try and get a few dabs out. That's what we're fishing for. And if a whiting or a lucky dogfish hangs itself, so be it. That'll all be good. But tide run at the moment is pulling a bit from left to right, and we're fishing bang over high water, so if there's any whiting left here, they'll be here then. But let's just hope the sticky black lugworm and the top hook's got mackerel on it, just in case there's a rogue whiting. But let's try that, and you never know, do you? It's 7 o'clock. We're going to leave these to soak for the first 15 minutes. We'll probably be the last one to reel in, see what other people have got. I can see next door, but apart from that, it'll just be little flashes of silver and white in the distance. But can't do anything about that. You've only just got to try and beat the people around you, fish your own match and enjoy yourself. So hard when it's like a wind chill factor of minus God knows what. But hello, old rod's knocking around. Could be a fish on there. Anyway, we've got 3 hooks. That bouncing, that's good. So I flicked that one about sort of between 50 and 60 yards. Difficult to say exactly, but just an overhead lob, nice and comfortable. And anyway, it looks like something might be interested. But anyway, we'll give this a little time to soak and try and fill them hooks up. This is Salthouse Beach. It's not the most popular of the shingle venues, but I caught my first smooth hound here many years ago, and I caught my first thornback ray here as well. So it is peggy. There are areas of clay and marl out there which you know, don't chuck up the results that other areas do, but you don't know where you are because there's no permanent pegs as such. You just draw where you're going to go and then try and make the best of it. But if you can get bite first cast, which I've done, if there's a fish there, then I'll go back in the same hole. And not easy in the dark, but I'm just gonna try and concentrate on that area, and I'll see if, because dabs seem to home in on each other, so if you can get one, you're normally all right. That is bouncing away. I don't think that's going to last 12 minutes, is it? 15 minutes or whatever I was going to give it. Dabs are aggressive little critters though, so but I want that one to attract another 2. I want to fill the hooks up, because you never know whether they're going to be sizable this time of year. But I can't do anything about that, what takes it. But nice and encouraging to see that there's 1 or 2 fish about. So I might grow into this match if we start getting a few bites. Might start reveling in it, which I wasn't doing 10 minutes ago. I'll bring you back when we know what's on the other end of that. Well, they were the culprits. 2 dabs. Bottom one's a nice one, top one's in size as well, so that's all right. Interestingly, the top hook with the mackerel on was empty. They both took that about 1.25 inches little cut off of sticky black lugworm, so that's what they like. So 3 hooks on that this cast. See if we can do anything with the next one. Todd's off the mark, so it didn't take him long. Chuck that weight out of the way. That's alright. Let's have a look, see what. Good ones? Yes.
Too bad.
Mind your card. So 23. Yeah. Nice clean fat fish that, isn't it? Is it? They're the ones. That's more like it, mate.
Little postage stamp.
19. 6 points for that one. Oh, another one. 20, yeah. That's it. Good start. Get a couple of 36cm whiting to go with that. It'd be lovely, wouldn't
That'd be nice and high, wouldn't it? We'll see what happens.
it? Yeah. Right. Another one for me, but not very big. What's he gonna go? 21, something like that. So anyway, they're all points. The only problem is he was on his own and his mates weren't with him, but perhaps they will in the cast to come. But we're dab fishing and we're catching some dabs. Todd again, he's finding some decent fish. What are you getting them on? 20.
Frozen blacks, alongside a little bit of frozen mackerel.
Right, yeah.
Size 4 hooks.
Yeah, same as me. 24cm dab, that one. And that one, 23.
Yep.
Well done.
Cheers.
They're the ones you want. If you can't catch white in, they add up to some points.
Oh, that's better than nothing on the phone.
Yeah, that's good. Hour and 15 minutes gone, and I've got to pull my finger out and do something better because I've got 7 fish on the card, I think. Hang on a minute, we'll have a look. I don't think I've even got that. 6 fish on the card, and apart from that one that was 25cm, they've all been 18 and 19, so we're probably miles behind. So I've just upped the bait size slightly to try and get some of those better fish, and the tide's running quite hard, so I'm going to up it by an ounce. I was on 5, so I'm going to go on to 6, and yeah, see if that makes a difference. But it's just an overhead lob at the moment. It's very hard to see what other people are doing, but it normally works here if it's going to. Anyway, let's hope there's a few fish over the top, because at the moment I'm well behind. I haven't even, yeah, 46 points. That's crap. So nowhere near the target of 250, which is what I was hoping for, but we need some white fish. Anything can happen. You never know what's going to be on the end of that line, so we'll keep plugging away, change the tactics, slightly bigger baits and heavier lead. Well, it's not really happening tonight. I'm 20 odd points behind Todd. Mackerel untouched again, but I'll keep persevering with it, because if you can get a dogfish or a white in here, you're in. But no, that dab's going to be about 23cm, something like that. But we're jogging on. I just can't find a range that's consistent. Have 2 blank casts and then get a fish. So yeah, not sure. Well, I might have found some fish. They're on them booms, and yeah, what can you say? They've woofed them baits, and I might have found some fish at long last. They're further out than I'd like them to be, but the heavier lead and that has obviously resulted in that triple shot, so hopefully there's more to follow. Double shot that time, only that one's 18cm, but the other one's a bit bigger. And we ain't seen Todd for a while, but a little quiet spell, mate.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet last sort of 4 or 5 casts.
Yeah, what's that? Green, that's what it is.
Bit algae. 19.
19, yeah,
Oh.
that's the stamp.
Yeah.
Wizzy's doing all right, a bit further along though, he's picked up. So anyway, it's all very scrappy. 45 minutes left, and this takes me over the 100 point mark, so I'm gonna be well short of John's prediction of what you need to do any good, but nonetheless we've had a night's fishing. 45 minutes left, you can get a few more, but tide's eased off now, and when that happens, the fish usually go with it. But anyway, we will persevere for a bit longer. It's freezing, I'll tell you. 30 minutes remaining, and there's Todd and I neck and neck. He's on 100 118, I think. I'm on 108, so 10 points in it. He's just had a 27 centimetre dab, so that probably end up being the biggest flat fish of the night. That was a lovely fish, but I went over there and sorted that out, so no footage of that one, I'm afraid. But nonetheless, we got 30 minutes, so let's see if we can conjure something up. You never know, do you? Dogfish is what we need. Well, there you go, last cast is in the water. I've got 14 dabs, about 110 points, something like that, so no good unless this rod go over with something miraculous on the other end. But there you go, no excuses. I couldn't get into a pattern, couldn't find a patch of fish and stay on them, just bits here, bits there, and yeah, not a lot to say about it really. We've had an evening sport out of it, company's been good, and yeah, now the important bit, we'll go and see Mr. Spalton, see who's done what, and yeah, check out the results. But anyway, I'll see you in the car park.
Ready? Results? That's the cameraman, is he ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Right. A section, Jamie Medler, 163. Must have been solid. B section, Dwayne, 119.
Well done, mate.
C section, Todd, 143. D section, Mike Watts, 159.
Thank you.
Biggest flat, 30 centimetres to flounder, Mike Watts again.
Hey. About time we saw one of them.
Yeah. Cheers, thank you. Biggest round, you can have a guess at this, 23 centimetre rockling, Jamie Medler. Right, there's only 16 of us, so I paid 3 on the night. Third, Richard Ives, 164.
Well done, mate.
Second, Kev Green, 189. Very much. Third, first, Steve Medler, 207.
Well done, Steve.
And the where are we? Worst angler here tonight is Dave Mathis with 28 points.
Dave, I think you can hand them over. Julian will want them.
No, he ain't here. Oh, right, Lucky Peg. Somebody draw out one out there. Anybody? They draw one out there. Wizzy! Better be looking in good, mate.
Thank you.
Right, that's it. It's not a fortnight now, it's because we had to skip this one, didn't we? So it's next week at Clyde. Okay, back to normal. That's the last one. Okay.
See you there, John. Thanks very much, mate. Well done.